So get back to some more Pokemon Emerald, where last time, after a failed attempt at chasing after Team Aqua because they stole a frickin' submarine, we went over to the Safari Zone that is now opened up to explore new things and talked about a bunch of contest stuff at the contest hall. And this time, we are about to go and, well, see about May sitting in front of the department store that I also want to go into. So, I'm gonna lead with Zenith. If you're leading with anybody, just lead with a fire or an electric type. You should be fine, at least for my team in particular. Let's go see about you. Oh hey, you're shopping too? I bought a whole bunch of dolls and posters. Of course, I also caught a lot of Pokemon, and I'm raising them properly too. Actually, I'm more worried if you're raising Pokemon. If you're raising Pokemon properly. I'll battle with you so you can show me your Pokemon. The Pokemon I raise won't be beaten by your Pokemon. This fight's completely optional as well. Yeah, another weird optional rival fight. So, if you chose Trico, you will be facing a level 31 Tropius, grass flying type with the moves Stomp, Sweet Scent, Whirlwind, and Magical Leaf. Chlorophyll for its ability. That's not a threat, to be completely honest with you. And actually, for all the teams, she leads with this every single time. So everybody has the same lead on this. I didn't even realize that. Thunderbolt. We are significantly higher level than you. I am not worried in the slightest. I thought you were going to be weak to that, but you did get paralyzed, so I'm even less worried. Sweet Scent. That's just peachy. That lowers oh, that's evasiveness. I was thinking of something else. Okay, never mind. Tropius, get out of here. You, unfortunately suck, even though I really like your design. Next up is, she's already going with her ace. Okay. I guess I'll go into Nebula. Nebula's always been our answer to this. So, if you chose Trico, her ace would be a level 34 Combustion. I was waiting for the level to pop up. Firefighting type with the moves Peck, Sand Attacks, Bulk Up, and Quick Attack. I don't know why it still doesn't have a fire move. If you chose Torchic, she would instead have a level 34 Marsh Stomp, Water Ground type with the moves Mud Shot, Mud Sport, Foresight, and Takedown. Again, why does it not have a water move? I don't get it. And if you chose Mudkip, she would have a level 34 Grovyle, Pure Grass type with the moves Fury Cutter, Pursuit, Screech, and Leaf Blade. And Overgrowth for its ability. Out of all of these, the Grovyle is still the most terrifying one because it actually has a stab move. I mean, I guess technically, actually, yeah, no, you don't even have a stab move here, buddy. You're a fire fighting type, not a flyer. You're weird. And Pelipper is next. I'll go to Zenith because I want levels on Zenith. So, again, if you chose Trico, she would have a level 32 Pelipper, water flying type with the moves Wing Attack, Supersonic, Mist, and Protect, has the ability of Keen Eye. A simple electric type move is going to just completely nuke this thing. If you chose Torchic, she could have a level 32 Ludicolo instead. Grass water type with the moves Astonish, Growl, Absorb, and Nature Power, Swift Swim for its ability. That one's a bit more of an annoyance. Use a flying type move, that's the best way to deal with those. And it's the same thing if you have a Mudkip, she will have a Pelipper with all the same moves, all the same stuff. Thunderbolt, you suck. Oh, Protect strats, we love Protect strats. Yeesh, get out of here. Making me waste my PP, man. It doesn't even matter that much. There's a freaking Pokemon Center right next to like literally right next door. You have issues. And her last is a Ludicolo. In which case, Nebula is still probably the best one to deal with this. We have literally only used 2 Pokemon on our team for, I mean, granted, yes, we are over-leveled, but it's not even my fault, man. I fought all the trainers. Her last, if you chose a Trico, is a level 32 Ludicolo, grass water type with the moves Astonish, Growl, Absorb, and Nature Power, Swift Swim for its ability. If you chose Torchic, she will have a level 32 Slugma, Pure Fire type with the moves Ember, Rock Throw, Harden, and Amnesia, Magmar Armor for its ability. And if you chose Mudkip, it's the same Slugma. Yeah, it's not a threat at all. One of you guys actually gave me some grievance about me hating on Slugma a lot. Maybe it's just because I've never used Slugma, but like, it's just so painfully slow because I make all the bios for every single Pokemon myself. The only thing I didn't make was the stat bars, and I had a buddy make that for me, but I see every single stat on every single Pokemon, and I do have a pretty good reference of that in my head. I just can't think of anything good when it comes to Slugma. I mean, maybe Pokemon Coliseum. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to use one in that game, because God forbid, that would just suck, but level 36 on Eclipse. I'll take back some of the slander I had against the Slugma, because some of you guys like Slugma, and I apologize. I still think it sucks, though. I'm thinking of going back to Little Root soon. I've got a decent group of Pokemon, and my Pokedex is coming along, so I'm going home to show my dad. What are you gonna do? Collect all the gym badges and take the Pokemon League challenge? Well, while you're collecting badges, I'm going to work on my Pokedex. I'll complete it before you. See ya. Well, at least you have Fly. I'm gonna go quickly heal so I can get my stuff back. Back out here. We do have one last building we need to check out before we start setting out, and that is the department store, overflowing with great merchandise and excitement. A great place to find something that you need. Sounds great, and the Lily. Oh, I haven't been over here either. I'm an art dealer. I'm a buyer and seller of fine art, especially paintings. I've heard that the museum here has magnificent works on exhibit. I guess we'll talk about the museum later. There's really not much to say about it, but let's head into the department store, which is freaking huge. I'm buying something for my Zoomerol as a reward for winning a contest. Today my mom is going to buy me some nice furniture. What the balls do you need furniture for? Jesus. Okay. Whenever I come to the department store, I always end up buying all sorts of things because it's so fun. You are going to run out of money, and your husband is probably going to kill you. So, the first floor is a lottery service. So, it's the same lottery service as with every game. If you match the digits on the random number of the day, you can win some stuff. And it's based on the trainer IDs of the Pokemon you have on you. You are taking your sweet time now. No. Okay. So, if you end up winning, 2 matching digits gets you a PP up, 3 matching digits gets you an EXP share, which is freaking nuts. 4 digits is a max revive. If you land all 5 digits, it is a Master Ball, which we haven't seen yet, but it's the ultimate Master Ball. It catches anything without fail. Oh, now the music changes. I'm leaving on a long journey soon. I need to stock up on supplies. Or items, that's what he said, and I just wanted to replace the words. Where to use items properly? That's basic, really. I guess? I don't know. I wish we could run in here, man. My husband is waiting at home. What would make a good gift for him? I don't know, a pack of Slim Jims? I don't know. that would make me happy, I guess. So, the second floor is your basic commodities, so all your Pokeballs, potions, Super Repels. I have a bunch of Pokeballs already. I'll buy 9 more, just to round it back up to 50. That's fine. And I believe you are the Repel and all that stuff. Oh, you're the healing items section. Oh, thank God we can buy max Repels. Alright, I am buying a crap ton of these. I highly suggest you go willy-nilly with this. I'm not even kidding. There's going to be a lot of water routes, and not having Repels for that is going to suck. Third floor. I gave a Carbos to my Pokemon, and its speed went up. That's kind of what it does. I want my Pokemon to have more endurance. I'm trying to decide whether to raise defense with iron or special defense with zinc. I always feel like special defense is a lot more like, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of weird. For quickly toughening up Pokemon, items are the best. Protein boosts attack, and calcium raises special attack. Actually pretty useful NPCs. So, third floor is all your battle items, so you can buy all of the vitamins here if you want to just do EV training via that. Or you can buy all the X items here, including Dire Hit and the Guard Spec. Nice, I guess, if you like those things, and if you're into competitive battling, but I don't know why you'd be in competitive battling at a very old game, and not the newer games. I'd like to get all the different TMs, but a Pokemon learns only 4 moves. There are so many different kinds of TM moves. The catalog I read there said there are 50 different kinds. Interesting. What do you have to say? An attacking move or a defensive move? It's no easy matter to decide which TM move should be taught to Pokemon. No, it is not. So, as the name implies, we have the TM corner, which has a bunch of TMs. So, TM38 is Fire Blast, 25 is Thunder, 14 is Blizzard, and 15 is Hyper Beam. By the way, if you're using a Slacking, this is overpowered because normal type moves are all physical and Slacking is a freaking legendary. So, very good, and plus you can play into the ability of loafing around because, well, Hyper Beam you have to charge every turn. The other one has TM17 Protect, 20 is Safeguard, TM33 is Reflect, and 16 is Light Screen. Nice if you're into competitive battling and all that. Honestly, I probably won't bother with any of these. I mean, because Soul will eventually, I think, naturally learn Flamethrowers here pretty soon. Everything else kind of just doesn't matter. I mean, I guess Zenith would be nice with Thunder, but it's fine. We've been doing just fine with Thunderbolt. We're fine. But it's there if you want to. 5th floor. Oh my god, it's very decorative. There's so many cute mats here. I wonder which one I should get. Maybe I'll buy them all. This place is full of cute dolls. I should buy some for me instead of just for my children. This is basically just a Pokemon Center in Japan. Sheesh. I've always wanted to go to there. I'm not big enough to raise Pokemon, so I'm getting a cute doll instead. Why not, man? Have a little why not or something. I don't know. So this floor is a decoration floor to the point where it has Fire Blast mat. It has 4 different clerks for all these different decorative items for your bases. As such, for us, it's kind of pointless, but it's here if you want to screw around with all the decorating items and such. So you got all these cushions. The Pikachu one's kind of funny. Diamond cushion. I just want to show what all these are because, you know, you never know who's into the decorating front. Oh, you got all the dolls, too. Okay. I understand having, like, Pichu and Pikachu and Meryl, but, like, Duskull and Baltoy and Gulpin. Since really random choices for that. I would have thought they would have had all the starters there and maybe some older starters. On the roof, when I see the wide world from up here on the roof, I think about how nice it would be if there were more than just one me, so I could enjoy all sorts of lives. Of course, it's not possible. I know. Would you be interested in having a Pokemon Learn substitute? No, but that's a very good move. Basically, you cut your own HP to create a body bag for you, and you won't take damage until that body bag is gone. Very useful for a lot of Pokemon. Don't they have set dates for their clear-out sales? I watch TV, but they never show commercials. That's something later. It's not that big of a deal. You also have the vending machines up here by fresh water. I'm going to see if I can give that guy a fresh water. I don't think you can. Oh, and Ponyta. No. Okay, well, I tried. I tried to help you out, buddy, but alas, it was all for a farce. I don't know. I don't know what I was going with. The struggles of me trying to use fancy words and sayings, and I just completely butcher it. Whatever. So, let's head out of here. And the last attraction of Lily Cove is the museum. Whoa, very unique music here. Welcome to the Lily Cove Museum. Please take the time to enjoy your collection of fantastic artwork featuring Pokemon. Okay. This Pokemon is adorable, just like our little boy. Is that supposed to be like a Pikachu and a Chikorita? If so, that's actually very impressive that they were able to convey that in pixel art. This lady is pretty... Oh, that's a woman. Is it? It's painting of a beautiful... Oh. Never mind. It looks like a Chikorita, like a really huge chick, or maybe like a Bayleaf on the right. You see the top. Oh, that might be... Oh. Okay, now I see it. And art really is interpretive. Weird. Okay. Never mind. This art museum, well, you could see many fantastic paintings. And the curator is a wonderful person. Among artists like myself, this museum is an inspiration. Yeah, big old replica of a famous How is that ancient? That's just a Pidgeot. Okay. Or a Pidgeotto. I don't know. Big Pokemon carved from black stone. It's apparently used in festivals in the olden days. There's a huge stone tablet inscribed with Pokemon and dense text and small characters of an ancient, unreadable language. Weird. Battling with Pokemon is fun, I'll grant you that. But one mustn't forget our love for fine arts. I guess. I mean, art's always great. I want to see all the other ones. Odd landscape with bizarre and fantastic scenery. A delicious looking painting of berries. It can make you hungry. And very old painting. Yeah. Okay. Very old painting. The paint is peeling here and there. And, okay, what the balls is this painting? Painting of a legendary Pokemon from long ago. He painted this from his imagination. I can't even see what the balls that's supposed to be. I see like a weird like deer wearing a fireman helmet next to like a telephone. I don't know what I'm supposed to see. Kind of, I don't know, it's reminding me of Keldeo a little bit, but I don't think they were thinking about that this early on. I'm the curator of this Museum of Fine Arts. It's heartening to see someone so young as you in our museum. Have you viewed our collection of paintings already? I saw it. Oh, I do believe that you seem to be a Pokemon trainer. Have you an interest in paintings too? Ah, excellent. You do like paintings. Then may I ask you to come with me? Whoa. This is our special exhibit hall. As you can plainly see, there is not a single painting on exhibit. Here, I don't wish to exhibit works of so-called classical art. Such classical works, you can see, are on the ground floor. I wish to exhibit a work that is far different from the classics. Art, after all, is not restricted to old, famous works. This exhibit hall, I wish it to fill it with modern and vibrant artworks of Pokemon seemingly ready to spring forth into glorious life. I beg your pardon. I didn't intend to monopolize the conversation. Now, as you are young, and yet obviously well-trained, or traveled, whatever, you must encounter lively Pokemon and works of art depicting them. If you were to come across such a painting, may we ask you to obtain the artist's permission to exhibit it in here? I wish to fill this vibrant paintings of Pokemon. Yeah, so this is a very kind of obscure thing because no one ever does it. The paintings here will show up depending on if you get master ranks at the contest hall with at least 800 points. If you get a win for every single category, you'll get a glass ornament for getting all the paintings, which is just for your base. One of the more obscure items for the base, but hey, if you care about that, there you go. So, that's pretty much it of everything. I can go ahead and get another berry from the guy, because the next day. The same way suits me perfectly. Crisp Breeze, Rostberry. I'll take it. So, as for all the berries this guy can give you, it could be Cherry, Pecha, Espir, Oran, Lum, Chesto, Rost, Lepa, Persim, or Citrus. But yeah, the list goes on and on. Anyways, that's it of that. That only leads us to one last thing, and that's taking on Team Aqua. So let's go into fighting them. Welcome to the Aqua hideout. Is it really a hideout if it's just a small cave going inside of a... Okay, whatever. I guess we'll be fine with Xena. I mean, we have our electric type and our grass type out. Ay! Suspicious character spot. Are you Alpha? Ay. I miss classic Power Rangers, but everything is just Mighty Morphin. Seriously, man, give some love to the other seasons. Especially, like, Time Force. I'm getting off topic. How much of a nerd can you tell that I am? I'm talking about different Power Ranger seasons, yeesh. What can I say? It's what I grew up with, and I love it still. It's awesome. Well, was awesome when they were running it. Until it got very butchered because everybody wanted money. That's pretty much the case for like 90% of things. So, if we head down here, there's nothing. Cool. You can't run in here either. I'm not just slow walking for the sake of slow walking. Yeah, no. This base is evil. Friggin'. Is there anything down here? No. There could be hidden items, but I do not care much enough to actually go and collect them. So, there is the exit there. I just want to check if there's anything else. Yeah, no. Okay, we should be able to run now once we go in here. No. Okay. So we have a bunch of teleporters. This one leads you to a Max Elixir. I will gladly take that. As for the other one, this base isn't too big. There's really not much here. I mean, there are some Aqua Grunts around. Keeping watch of the hideout bores me. I'll take you on. I don't remember if there's many... Actually, yeah, there's not a lot of trainers in here. Not like the Magma base. You have a Carvana. Oh god, is this gonna be like the Magma base where they just have like the same Pokemon? Like the same two Pokemon? If so, I will complain about that again, even though I kind of drug it on in the magma base. I understand that the magma base was kind of just there as an addition for Emerald, that it doesn't exist in the other games. But I mean, they could have done more with it, come on. Especially with the amount of love that they already put into this. I don't want to go to the right just yet. I want to see what's in this teleporter. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So, you have these different teleporters that will take you to different places, and if you choose the wrong one, you'll be set back and stuff like that. So, in the order, I want to go left, center, left, and left. Left again. Well, I completely had it wrong in my notes. Are you kidding me? Let me try this again. So, center. Let's go left, and then maybe... Oh, I went center, that's why. Okay. I was thinking, like, left of me. You'll reach Archie's office, which isn't really exemplified, but it is his office. Oh, hey, buddy. So, yeah, there's 2 items and 2 electrodes. Very nice timing if you want to go and get an electrode. I personally don't care. I don't need an electrode. They're both right here. But yeah, if you want an electrode and you don't want to deal with trying to farm one over a new Mauville, there you go. Pretty easy place to go and get one. I am not really caring about these, so I'm going to leave them be. We don't have to murder everything. We get ourselves a nugget. However, the one and only Master Ball in the game. We will be saving that for something very special in the future. Well, at least I know which way to come back. It's center and left. That was pretty easy. Back to where we were. That area, by the way, is completely optional. You don't need to go over in that area in this game. It's really weird and kind of stupid considering, like, you could have easily skipped it by accident. So, what do you two have? Zubat and the Poochyet. Man, this really is just Team Magma base, but water, huh? I will say, though, I love the battle arena. I've said it many times before, but my favorite color is blue, so this is just working with all of the fronts for me. I love this background. And with how limited the Game Boy Advance was, sheesh. Take out the Poochyet. 90 XP, brother. And the thing is, too, we're going to eventually see another level spike here soon. And it's kind of a rough one. I'll be honest with you. It's a pretty rough level spike. It's not like, I mean, I don't know. The Gen 3 games are so weird when it comes to levels because you'll have, like, a big level spike at the very beginning, and then you're way over leveled than everybody else for a while, and then all of a sudden, everything gets a level spike again. Like, you're kind of just compensating for the random spikes. While in the other games, well, Gen 2 is kind of a bad example considering, like, everything has a gigantic spike near the end of the game that is ridiculously annoying to deal with, and then you have post-game to deal with. And Gen 1 doesn't, I guess, fine. I don't really remember much. I guess that's the weird thing. People are going to be yelling at me about this, but, like, I know I said that Hoenn is probably the region I know the least. That's probably untrue, because I know Gen 1's Kanto the least. I have only ever beaten, I think, the Let's Go games. I've never beaten friggin' Fire Red or Leaf Green yet. Okay, that's not true. I have beaten Pokemon Red. I have beaten that, but otherwise, I am very unfamiliar with Kanto in the Gen 1 sense. Very familiar with it in Gen 2, but, yeah. Probably just the one, I guess it's just because, like, all the remakes, or I guess remakes of Gen 1 have just kind of been scattered, I guess. I don't know. I can't really say that much considering that Gen 2's remake took a very long time to have, and we haven't had a Gen 2, like, remake ever since. But even still, I mean, Kanto's just always been one of those weird, I guess because Fire Red and Leaf Green weren't all that available by the time I was into Pokemon and all that jazz. Do I want to be over here right now? I do not. I want to go in the other teleporter. I want to see what's out there. I will say, though, Hoenn is still, like, unfamiliar. Well, not maybe unfamiliar. I've played a bunch through ORS and stuff, and not much has changed between ORS and the originals. I will say the originals, like, Hoenn, I have the least amount of experience with. But when it comes to actual experience, Gen 1 Kanto is the one I have the least amount of experience with all the Pokemon games. Which is kind of weird to say, considering it's the one that started it all, but yeah, I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbled for me. Let's go fight you! Hoping I can get through most of these. I don't want to go into the admin. I don't think you're the admin. Please don't tell me you're the admin. Okay, yeah, no. Okay. I want to save the admin for next episode, considering we are going to be starting to run out of time here soon. Thunderbolt! The random Zubats that freaking is super underleveled. Anyways. See you later, Zubat. How are these not Golbats? I'm serious, man. So weird. You are done. My mission was just to hold you up. Well, you didn't really do that well, considering you got one-shotted. Sheesh. Whoa. Double fights ahead. Warp panels, the hideout's pride and joy. How do you guys make these things work? Seriously. Learn how to warp panels connect. Man, that would have been a horrible job. Welcome to Team Aqua. Here, learn how the warp panels work. How did you get your guys' heads not explode? And yeah, it's the same friggin' Pokemon. Right, I'm not gonna go all nitty-gritty about it's the same things over and over again, because I'm just making the same arguments over and over again. Kind of ironic, huh? Alright. Just get you out of here, and I just now noticed that there was spit on my screen because I'm a freaking commentator and I have to spit everywhere. That just comes with the job. Like, seriously. Don't judge until you've made your own LPs or make your own videos where there's commentating. It's, I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. I get excited! What can I say? Well, you two are easy to deal with. And, okay, yeah, this is directly at the... Oh, okay, I thought you were leading me in. That's one of the few times where another character will move while you're moving. He'll turn around and notice you, but that's the admin right in front of us, so it's a pretty good place to end things off right here. So, next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're gonna hopefully stop Team Aqua, but considering that the submarine's already, well, submerged, doesn't look likely. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.